Few minds have shaped the modern world like Nikola Tesla, yet few have faced the loneliness, poverty, and heartbreak that he endured. Often called the forgotten genius, Tesla's story is one of brilliance shadowed by struggle. A story of ideas that transformed the world while his own life remained in the margins. Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856 in Smiljan, a small village in what is now Croatia. From a young age, it was clear that he was different. He didn't just play with toys, he dissected them, imagined new inventions, and was fascinated by electricity. His mother, herself an inventor of household tools, encouraged his curiosity. His father, a local priest, hoped Tesla would follow in his footsteps. But Tesla's mind had other plans. Electricity and physics consumed him. By his teenage years, he was already imagining machines that could transmit power without wires. He visualized devices far beyond the technology of his time. Teachers noticed both his brilliance and his eccentric habits. Tesla had a photographic memory, able to memorize entire books and recall them perfectly. But he also had obsessive tendencies and extreme sensitivity to his surroundings. These traits shaped both his genius and his hardships. Tesla's early adult years were a mix of promise and struggle. He studied engineering in Graz, Austria, and later in Prague. Financial problems and health issues often interrupted his studies. Yet, he never lost his passion for innovation. In 1882, walking in a park in Budapest, Tesla had a moment that would define his career. He imagined the rotating magnetic field, the principle behind alternating current. This discovery would eventually challenge Thomas Edison and electrify the world. Even then, Tesla's life was marked by isolation. His ideas were revolutionary, but few were ready to support them. This delicate balance of brilliance and struggle would define the rest of his life, a life of genius, obsession, and profound loneliness. In 1884, at the age of 28, Nikola Tesla arrived in New York City with nothing but a letter of introduction. That letter was addressed to Thomas Edison, the most famous inventor in America at the time. Tesla had a brilliant mind, filled with ideas that could change the world. But he was penniless, alone, and struggling to adapt to a new country. Edison, already a household name, hired Tesla to work on improving his direct current, or DC, electrical systems. At first, it seemed like a perfect opportunity. Tesla worked tirelessly, often around the clock, hoping to impress Edison. But when Tesla suggested a more efficient alternating current system, Edison dismissed it. Edison even promised Tesla a reward, which he later denied. This betrayal didn't stop Tesla. Instead, he pursued his vision of alternating current, or a CA system capable of transmitting electricity over long distances, safely and efficiently. Soon, Tesla partnered with George Westinghouse, an industrialist who saw the potential of his ideas. Together, they challenged Edison's DC system, sparking what became known as the War of Currents. The battle was fierce. Edison tried to convince the public that a C was dangerous. He staged public demonstrations, shocking animals to prove his point. But Tesla's AC system was more practical, more efficient, and ultimately, unstoppable. In 1893, at the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago, Tesla's AC system lit up the fair. It was a moment that announced to the world, Tesla's vision had arrived. Despite this success, Tesla's genius often went unrecognized. While Edison became a household name, Tesla remained the quiet, mysterious figure behind the technology. His ideas were revolutionary, but his financial gains were limited. Tesla's inventions illuminated cities, powered industries, and laid the foundation for the modern electric world. Yet his personal life was filled with sacrifice, isolation, and constant struggle. This was the paradox of Nikola Tesla, a man whose ideas shaped the future, while his own life remained in the shadows. After his success with alternating current, Tesla didn't stop. He dreamed of something far greater than powering cities. He wanted wireless energy, a way to transmit electricity through the air to everyone, everywhere. In 1899, Tesla set up a laboratory in Colorado Springs, where he conducted some of his most ambitious experiments. He built massive Tesla coils that could create artificial lightning, sending sparks over 100 feet long. Tesla even claimed he could send signals and power across continents without wires. Many thought he had gone too far, that his ideas were impossible. Yet Tesla's visions were often decades ahead of their time. In 1901, he began construction of the Wardenclyffe Tower in New York, a massive wireless transmission tower. His goal was to provide free electricity to the world. But financial backers grew skeptical. J.P. Morgan, a major investor, eventually withdrew support, fearing that free energy would destroy the profit-driven electric industry. Tesla was devastated. Despite his genius, he faced constant financial struggles. His personal life offered little comfort. Tesla never married. He lived alone, often subsisting on minimal food, and slept very little, claiming that rest wasted valuable time. He developed obsessive habits, a fixation on cleanliness, repetitive routines, and fear of germs. Even small distractions could disturb him deeply. Yet, through it all, Tesla continued to invent. He worked on innovations ranging from radio technology to remote-controlled devices ideas that would eventually change the world. Despite recognition from a few scientists, the general public largely ignored him. He became a figure of myth, a brilliant mind surrounded by mystery and eccentricity. Tesla's life was a constant tension, between visionary genius and personal isolation, between revolutionary ideas and the harsh realities of the world. This struggle would continue as he moved toward the final decades of his life, still dreaming of a world lit by his inventions. As the 20th century progressed, Nikola Tesla's life took a darker turn. Despite his groundbreaking inventions, financial security always eluded him. He lived in a series of small New York hotels, moving from one room to another. Creditors were relentless. His friends and investors were few. Tesla's brilliance remained unmatched, but the world that had benefited from his ideas often ignored him. He became reclusive, spending long hours feeding pigeons in the city parks. These birds were among the few companions that brought him comfort. Tesla continued to imagine the impossible: death rays, wireless global communication, and energy that could power the world for free. But many of his ideas were dismissed as eccentric fantasies. In 1917, at the age of 60, Tesla received some recognition. He was awarded the Edison Medal, one of the highest honors for an inventor. Yet, accolades could not erase decades of financial struggle and personal loneliness. Tesla continued working tirelessly, often forgetting to eat or sleep. In 1943, at the age of 86, Nikola Tesla died alone in his hotel room in New York City. He passed quietly, leaving behind a lifetime of ideas, sketches, and patents that would later revolutionize the modern world. Today, Tesla is remembered as one of history's greatest visionaries. His work laid the foundation for alternating current electricity, radio, neon lighting, remote control, and even early concepts of wireless communication. Though he died in obscurity, the impact of his inventions is everywhere. Electricity in homes, skyscrapers, and entire cities owes much to Tesla's genius. And yet, the man who dreamed of lighting the world lived a life of poverty, loneliness, and unfulfilled personal desires. Nikola Tesla's story is a reminder: true genius often comes with sacrifice. It's a story of brilliance, obsession, and resilience. A story of a forgotten genius whose visions continue to illuminate our lives.